A full-time self-employed artist for over 10 years, and I create all sorts of very colorful artwork from my home studio. And since working with Crystal, I am expanding my work as an artist further than creating art for sale, but to work with other artists as well. It's a decision point, but before that, there was just you have such a no nonsense, clear, kind of intense, purposeful vibe in you. And I am a very, I don't know, kind of meandering, floaty, ideas are in the clouds. And I kept feeling like every time I would see you speak on social media or whatever, I would feel like this very grounding energy. Like, I don't know, just like somehow my energy, seeing your energy felt like there is a path and I'm like all over the place. And wouldn't it be cool to get all those ideas that live in the clouds, like on a path? So I felt that energy from you. And I was like, I need some of that in my life. I need some support and really like that, even that sense was very subtle. I kind of felt like, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for years. Like, I don't need help, or like, I don't know even what to ask for. Like that kind of a, kind of subtle feeling of like, I'm not sure even what I would ask of a working situation with you. Like, I don't know what I wanted specifically. I just knew your energy felt very clear and concise and directive. And I wanted, the first experience of our work together was in a human design reading. And that was, you said in that session, you said, if you are ready to stop trading your hours for dollars, ... And I was so struck by that sentence, like that concept had never crossed my mind before. So I thought about it after that meeting so many times. And then work weekend came up as a possibility. And I honestly, at first was like, I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm meant to do that. It took me listening to you talk about it a few times. And then I started to grasp what I might be stepping into when not even when I got to work weekend, but when I clicked purchase work weekend, like that feeling alone, there's so much power in that, investment. Cause I was really saying to myself, like, it's not like I'm buying something. It's like I am handing myself like a little roadmap to get somewhere that I want to go for me and for my purpose in my work. So when I got to work weekend, there was something so interesting because it was like a very gentle work experience. It wasn't like I'm hard work and now I'm gonna put all the ideas and set them in stone and all of that. It was more just basking in this opportunity to put me and my purpose and who I want to be in my work at the center of attention, and then just dance with that and see how it went and be with these other amazing women who were doing the same. And it felt almost like I had, following work weekend, so much clarity, so many ideas, so much forward momentum. In the work weekend itself, it was like that prioritization of where am I expanding to? Where am I going? What do I want? And having that centered was hugely important, because if that wasn't there, I don't know, it was that was the moment that all of these things that unfolded in my work over the next year stemmed from, really. So yeah, I'm not a person who hires like a business coach or whatever. Like I felt like that was for other people who know other stuff. And like, I'm not a person who does that. And then work weekend, I think like hearkening back to the energy that I got from that, I felt like, well, maybe I am the kind of person that hires a business coach. And I kept feeling like I need support. I need like someone to bounce ideas off of. So I think I don't even remember how it came to that point. And I asked you if you were taking on private clients.
Did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah. And oh my God, from day one, like I felt like we got like straight to it. Like things shifted in my business immediately. I started offering classes and we talked about all sorts of ideas and how to do that and how to get it, like what platform I was going to use and what the subject matter is going to be and how much, how is it going to work, what platform, like all that kind of, all those details that are not my favorite thing to think about really, but they're actually so simple if I just have clarity and just put one foot in front of the next. So yeah, I feel like through just getting on these calls and like this, so yeah, I feel like I went from an artist who makes and sells things to sharing my process through these classes to creating a course for artists who are more serious about making their artwork like a central part of their life, to now having this membership that's on a rolling basis for artists to really dedicate and prioritize their art practice. So it's like, and this has been in less than a year that all of that has happened, like 8 months or something. So
Pretty awesome.
you're a person who has a lot of inspiration and a sense that you have something you want to bring out into the world, but maybe you don't necessarily always put one foot in front of the other, and you're kind of I don't know, maybe like I don't know what the word is, a free-spirited, maybe like tends towards less scheduling and less organization, but has like something beautiful that needs to be brought into the world. And if you want direction, support, and really, I mean, Crystal has like, you've got like serious vision. And I think that is, it just like opens this permission field to really think big and more and broadly in a very like no nonsense, like here's the steps you need to take to get there kind of way. So it really is like you really ground a vision. You really like take the beautiful chaos that is an artist's mind or a creative person's mind and just doop, 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 and bring it into something that feels possible and clear and like the opposite of overwhelm. Because I think if you were to ask me if I would have done any of these things, I think there are many points where I would have just felt confusion and overwhelm and felt like I don't know how to do that stuff, or like that's for other people. So you really are just like boop, 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 boop. Let's go.